Hi, I'm Jordan Long, and today, I'm going to talk about this AEW and how far I think it's going to go. Now, there are going to be there are a lot of wrestling followers out there who don't like WWE, and there are a lot of them, and they think that all AEW will be what's needed. I don't know. In their head, I don't know what they mind see, but they apparently mind see this small wrestling business that they think will, do what WWE isn't doing. I don't know. It's not going to be like like all the other small wrestling businesses. Remember, and everybody was saying that about Extreme Wrestling Federation? Remember when they said that about World Wrestling All Stars? Remember when they said that about Wrestling Society X? Yeah, we all remember when they said about Tone Non-Stop Action Wrestling and Ring of Honor and House of Hardcore and whatever. They said, and remember they said that about Family Wrestling Entertainment too. And now they're saying about All Elite Wrestling now, that this will be the World Wrestling Entertainment's killer. It will be their competition. Oh, it'll be what they have to work, what they gotta fight. Come on. Alright. First off, the show's they're not even running anything until October. And, somehow they got a deal to be on TNT again. I don't know how Warner Media happened to want to go with wrestling again, but whatever. But a lot of them go like this. And then there are some of them that go, All Elite Wrestling is gonna kill World Wrestling Entertainment. All AEW is gonna kill WWE. First off, WWE has a lot of gout. Alright? They've been around since 1953? So I hardly doubt that they're gonna kill them. At this point, the only one that can actually kill WWE is WWE and not this AEW. Look, I'm sad about that, Matt. I'm sad about that, but that is true. Yeah. At this point in the game, WWE is so big that the only ones that are going to kill them is themselves. And I know they're going to say, oh, Anthony Kong or Tony Kong, they have gout. They have the same amount of gout that Vince McMahon has. Okay, good for him. If his father and him have the same amount of gout that Vince McMahon and Paul Quebec had, good for them. But that doesn't mean they're going to put WWE out. Look. I mean, you got Verizon, AT&T, Cox and Chester, and they got a lot of gout, but they're not good, but none of them can put Comcast out. So, and look, you got Six Flags and Cedars Point, and they bring in they have a lot of gout too, but they ain't putting Kennywood out. So, why the hell do you folks think that All Elite Wrestling is going to put out World Wrestling Entertainment? And I think what it comes from is a lot of these wrestling followers. Oh, not all of them, but a lot of them are the still mad at World Championship Wrestling, Extreme Championship Wrestling not being around anymore. That still blame WWF and their WWE for outliving WCW and ECW. And the other half of them are the jerks that went to TNAW and IW and then seeked out that it wasn't going to kill WWE and are now jumping ship. And the other half of them are the mad Ralph, always bitch about WWE and always hate it no matter what, folks. So between all three of those teams, that pretty much makes the followers. But you see, All Elite Wrestling has Cody Rhodes as one of their overseers. Yeah, well, WWE has Hunter Hearst Helmsley. And let me tell you something. Cody Rhodes, even though he may come from a wrestling kin, he doesn't know anything about running a wrestling business, you know. So you can keep on saying how you can keep on saying that he can do what Hunter Helmsley can, but he hasn't been proven yet, you know. And you can say, oh, Tony Khan can do what Vince McMahon can, but guess what? He hasn't done shit yet, you know. He hasn't done shit yet. So shut up about that. He hasn't done shit, and you know it. It's true. Tony Khan or Anthony Khan or whatever you want to call him, he hasn't done shit yet, except going around saying how his wrestling is going to be more earnest or something, you know. And Cody Rhodes hasn't done shit except going around saying how he's going to do how he can do what Hunter Helmsley can't do, except for having shit-eating grins likenesses. I'm not making that up. Everyone keeps on, you know, taking these likenesses of Cody Rhodes with a smile on his face and then saying, look, he just did what Hunter Helmsley can't do. Look, they got this wrestler. Okay, whatever. You know, I really don't care. You know, All Elite Wrestling isn't going to hurt they're not going to harm WWE. They're not going to harm World Wrestling Entertainment. You know that. Deep down inside, you folks know that. You know, it's just going to be another attempt of toe non-step action wrestling. The only unlike here is that they got themselves on TNT. That's going to be the only unlike here. And that they got Chris Jericho, they got Billy Gunn, they got Jim Ross, you know. But that's it for any of the big name knowns. And everybody else is not name known. And we can claim that Cody Rhodes is name known, but the truth was, if it wasn't for his time in WWE, I don't think anyone would know who he was. But beyond that, that's about it. They haven't done anything except 2 shows, and for all you folks out there, and now they're going to claim this shit. Well, guess what, Jordan? They're going to have a show called Tuesday Night Dynamite. Oh, Jordan says, wow. Because apparently Nitro and Thunder and Raw and SmackDown were already taken. Man, ain't that going to be fun? Huh, Lulu? Ain't that going to be fun? Jordan says. Oh, come on, Jordan. You know AEW they're going to do what? They're just going to do a wrestling show, and they're going to say they're more good than WWE. They're going to say they're going to kill WWE or something. But the truth is, they ain't going to do shit except put on a wrestling show like every other small wrestling business puts on, and that'll be the end of it. The only unlike here is you're going to have Chris Jericho in it, and Billy Gunn in it, and Jim Ross in it, and maybe Goldust in it, and that's it. I'm Jordan Long, and I'll see you later.